They say history repeats itself. But for Marcus Hayes, history class was the one place he could never last a full hour without falling asleep. Born in a small Missouri town in 1987, Marcus wasn't anyone's idea of gifted. He was quiet, average in grades, and hated school, especially history. His teachers called him uninspired. His classmates called him boring. And even he admitted he didn't see anything special in himself. By the time he graduated high school, barely scraping through, he took the only job he could get, cleaning night shifts at a local community college. That's when everything began to change. Every night after the halls emptied and the lights dimmed, Marcus would mop dusty floors, empty bins, and stare at the shelves in the school library. One night, he picked up a book left behind on a table, not a history textbook, not a biography. It was a book about design thinking, how small ideas can lead to revolutionary innovations. He read it slowly, then read it again. The next night, he found another book. Simple Machines Built the Modern World. Then came books on product design, innovation, human psychology. What started as boredom turned into obsession. Marcus, the janitor who once fell asleep during lectures, was now spending hours after work sketching product ideas in his journal. But no one knew. No one saw his notebooks. No one believed in the quiet guy pushing a mop. Until one night in 2013, while cleaning a workshop lab, Marcus noticed a student struggling with a 3D printer jam. He stepped in, made a suggestion, and fixed it. The student asked, "How did you know that?" Marcus simply shrugged. "I've been reading." The student told a professor. The professor talked to the dean. And within months, Marcus the janitor was invited to audit classes for free. It wasn't easy. He was 26, broke, and working nights. He'd study during the day, clean through the night, and catch naps in the library whenever he could. But he didn't quit. In 2017, he earned his first patent, a simple modular device for emergency water filtration inspired by ancient Roman aqueducts and modern tech. He sold the design to a relief organization which used it in hurricane-hit areas. Suddenly, Marcus wasn't just a janitor. He was an inventor. Over the next few years, his designs helped thousands in disaster zones from Louisiana to Puerto Rico, and even overseas. Today, Marcus Hayes runs a nonprofit startup in Austin, Texas. He hires at-risk youth, former dropouts, and yes, people like him who were once told they'd never be more than a face in the background. He tells them, "You don't need to be a genius to change the world. You just need to stay curious long enough to discover your fire." And history? Well, Marcus still says he'd fall asleep in class. But now, he's the one making history one invention, one life, one ripple at a time. Moral: it's not about where you start. It's about what you keep reaching for when no one's watching. You don't have to be extraordinary to make an extraordinary impact. Sometimes, all it takes is curiosity, grit, and staying awake long enough to find your moment.